Hello. Who's messaging me? Why? Oh, no one. Okay. Okay, so we're back. Okay, so guys, we are looking for the runestone in the Fauci ruins. I don't actually know what that's called, but it's now called that. Oh, he's good. Hey, these guys are here.
I'll back you up. Counting on you.
You got an ad for Disneyland when wife and I were talking about Universal Studios? Pretty sus, Twitch.
Let's finish it off.
That is pretty sus. Although I wouldn't mind going to Disneyland. I've never been there. I also wouldn't mind going to Universal Studios. Again, never been there. What? Since when were we able to call chocobos to us? I don't remember this being a thing.
Let's go.
Okay. When we doing Disney? When I get my passport, which I can't do for a few weeks. You want to ride Peter Pan? Is Peter Pan aware of this desire? Shit, look at that. Yeah. Look at all those levels. It's a beautiful thing. We did it, team. He knew this was coming. That works in more ways than one. You've been to Disneyland multiple times? Pretty sure Disney World is closer. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to either of them, but...
First item now, Rama. Chasing down deities is hard work.
Think how Lady Lunafreya must feel.
If the strain of the rites is as Gentiana suggested, I fear she's far worse off than we are.
Can I jump the road?
That must feel good.
I don't get the option to jump the road. You just auto jump.
You gotta try this!
I think they heard you.
After Rama, we go see Leviathan, right?
Indeed. I dare say Lady Lunafreya seeks the Hydrian
We
as we
jumped over the
speak.
garlic.
Which means another rite, and a heavier burden. Hope she can hold up.
Boy trip to Disney with Diz.
Where did that car of ours drive off to?
But no,
We better find her before we set sail.
Diz doesn't
Can't leave the old girl
like
behind.
Disney.
Indeed.
Choco, are you coming to Disneyland with us? There's a car over there. No!
Umbra's the only one making deliveries. Wonder what Prina's up to.
Leave
Haven't
Diz
seen
in the
her.
park. Someone will find him.
Probably because she's traveling around with her owner.
You know, I really miss that dog.
The fact that he doesn't like Disney makes it even better.
Amazing. The power of the gods in the palm of your hands.
Never dreamt I'd see law come to life before my very eyes.
What are you talking
Leaving
about?
Insomnia was eye-opening, but this is mind-blowing.
I see lore come to life every day in stream. We fairly recently found out that P can spread his own ass cheeks without using his hands.
Come on, pick up.
No luck?
Probably got her phone on silent.
You want to ride Splash Mountain with Diz and make fun of his
Still
lazy
gonna
eye.
visit the
He
other
doesn't have a
old
lazy
tunes,
eye.
right?
Of course.
He had a
I've
sinus
simply gone
issue
off
that was,
road for a spell.
preventing him
Not
from
could
fully
definitely use a
opening it.
hand from his ancestors.
The dead can wait, but gods aren't always
messing with
forgiving.
his,
Let us not keep the Fulgurian waiting.
Did they change Splash Mountain?
Thanks for the ride.
Since you know Song of the South?
Here we are. Fosha Hollow.
No telling
Oh, it's
what waits
Fosha, not
inside.
Fauci.
Stay
Right.
sharp.
Always.
Right.
Yeah! You guys guys better take this one.
Apparently normal animals exist in this world too. Okay, let's see. This is a pretty big dungeon, comparatively. We got 2 meal things that we can get. Alright. Let's do this. Splash mat. Okay, is that actually what they're calling it? Tatiana's wet ride? That sounds... All of the Nazis are mad.
Tight squeeze.
Maybe for you.
But is it
Pretty
actually
easy
called
for me, though.
Tatiana's wet ride?
On
That's,
second thought, maybe not.
That's quite the name. Tatiana's Bayou Adventure. Did I name Bayou?
I'm tired, buddy. That Gladio.
Oh, I was saying, so I was reading a thread here trying to figure out if there was a way to get Gladio and Ignis particularly to not stand in AoEs and fucking die. And someone claimed that they have to do that because then the player could just stand back and let the
Hold on a
NPCs do everything.
Seriously?
I hate these things.
So that's why they have to let the
orders this
the NPCs die.
Keep it short.
It's simple.
Hang on.
Hey, Thunderbomb. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I feel like if the player stands back, the NPCs should then get fucked. Like, if you're not actively engaging, it makes sense for your party to take the heat. Yeah, but that was the justification someone made for your party members constantly getting fucked and you having to constantly heal them. Was that if they designed it differently, then the player would just stand back and
What's
play
what?
and not do anything.
I've
But-
come up with...
I'd argue most people, when they play a game, they want to play the game. Now that's not, always the case. Some people don't mind being entirely passive, but the vast majority. I mean, you can hate Square's action balance, that's fine, but it's not just Square. Like every fucking game. Like we had this discussion about Tales of games. They're
So
terrible.
we
for it.
found a harbor. Do we have a ship?
Maybe?
If not, we'll find one of those too.
Sorry, I'm just going over here because there's items to pick up. Mana games do well.
How come that lady's helping you out anyway?
Gentiana?
Yeah, is she like your fairy godmother or something?
I think she's more a messenger of the
Most
gods.
people optimize the fun out of the game. I don't know if that's entirely true. Actually, you know what? No, I was just talking about this in the FF chat. People absolutely will optimize the fun out of a game. They do it all the time.
Cha-ching this thing.
Instructions!
Guys, wait! What was that sound?
Pronto!
I mean,
What happened?
fuck the way. That's David Cage's viewpoint on gaming, is that
I'm not okay! This place is literally the worst! And why did it have
Let's
to
get
be
this
a
over with.
snake? That thing dragged me over here!
Commencing strategy. Ordinary, Gladio.
What did you expect?
hang on. We were talking about spreadsheeting raid CDs, and everyone agreed that's too much and makes it the game not a game anymore. Yeah, that's entirely it. Like, we could have gone through and taken it, but it's no fun. Figuring it out on the fly in that regard is a lot more fun. AI so tough it takes itself out. As for the optimizing fun of the games, look no further than the Magic the Gathering and Hearthstone. I mean, yeah, so I was talking to Biggie, because Biggie is really into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game they brought out there on Steam. I forget what they call it. Duel Links? Is that it? Anyway, he's really into that, and I mean, I don't blame him. Duel Links is
I quit.
a pretty great game. But once they start implementing the ability to one-turn finish your opponent before the game's even started, that's bullshit. That is no fun, and I don't get how anybody could find that fun. A lot of people do, but maybe Master Duel. He's into both of them, I think.
She's here. I just know it. Show yourself already!
Cool it.
You get a general idea for your cooldowns. Like, I will map out Nick's cooldowns first, generally, because telling him to use his cooldowns is generally the better option. Did it stop playing Max Duel? Is your ego thinking that you felt nothing or even relief when you won and miserable when you lost?
All as planned.
I'm not a competitive person, so I don't play a lot of competitive games. Like, even card games, like, I don't really. I feel that. Dude, even if I don't, oh, that's why I didn't dodge, because the game popped up with the prompt to get Ignis to use his ability, but then at the same time, okay, I got paralyzed for some reason.
It takes more than that to chase me.
That's kind of annoying. Ignis, why are you dead, dude? Excuse me?
Up for more?
Apparently this thing can fly backwards. There's certain things in FF14 that will literally kill your party unmitigated, so a lot of feeling at new encounters is getting shields and mitts in minimum spots. Yeah.
That's the end of that.
Come on, gotta keep moving.
I'll take that. You weren't paralyzed, and the mind player took that personally, I guess. FF14
What
heal
is
is
the
easy, but
king's
minimizing and
calling
maximizing
exactly?
damage is hard.
Well, become best buds with the gods, maybe?
I mean, having...
Legend has it the king once stood alongside the Six in the battle to banish the darkness.
Darkness seems awfully
Cold,
vague.
cold. Freezing cold.
Silver Vein.
You ought to stand under that waterfall and let it toughen you up a little.
I'll be sure to get lots of I don't think that would be good for my camera. I think I'm okay.
Things go south. Run for it.
And leave you behind?
If you can't save us, at least save yourself.
Thanks for healing me, guys. Appreciate that. They can say they're getting hit that. In City Heroes, they just did the damage per cooldown and damage per animation calculations for you. I can't say if that's better or worse, but I can tell you that I don't really care for healing in World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV. I just don't have a mind for it, I guess. I also don't have a mind for doing DPS, although I think I could do Summoner. I think. But because I oddly play Summoner, we'll never find out. Got sheep milk. Why is there sheep milk just randomly in this place, by the way? Let's continue. I also don't like that. I feel like if you're a healer, your focus should be healing, not damage. But I also accept that that's not FF14's take on it. That's fine.
How come that lady's helping you out anyway?
Gentiana?
Yeah, is she like your fairy godmother or something?
I think she's more a messenger of the gods.
Whoa.
You seem so shocked about this yet again, even though we discussed it. I mean, not necessarily.
There she is. That's her.
I mean, as the game is right now,
Don't
yeah.
ask me, do it yourself.
But I feel like if that's the way the game had developed, then people would be used to it by now, and the players would have developed in that fashion. And they would be where. You can by becoming more content. I don't know where this fucking baby is.
Look, good again.
Oh my god.
Show me what you got.
Damn, you guys were hitting this before.
This one is on prompter.
You say easy heal design, but the vast majority of the player base suck at healing.
You need to help Ignis.
On point there. Again, that is still a subjective viewpoint. Like I said, I struggle with doing that. And that right there is kind of like why the healer strike happened, is because you can do stuff without a healer and not really suffer for it. Although I don't think the healer strike is actually even really all that real.
What's up? Foggy or something?
But the fact that it was even possible is because of that.
Must be some kind of toxin. This one's on prompter.
Say what?
Farewell.
After the call, kill all enemies in 3 dungeons. Bring back my baby. Again,
What was she talking about?
I accept that FF14 is different and does it that way.
Something about her baby?
Yeah, if it's anything like her, I ain't going near it.
I just don't have the mindset to play like that. You do. That's fine.
That's the
You're good
last
at it.
runestone.
I'm not.
Finally.
All right, you're up, Noct.
I also can't heal in WoW, so, you know, even if it's new to this style, I don't think I'll ever be good at it.
This is it. The power of the storm.
I expected more fire and brimstone.
Some gods are friendlier than others, I guess.
But not all of them. Poor Luna.
Perhaps you'd better console her in person.
Just a boat ride away.
Lose that scowl along the way.
Will do.
Excellent. The trial of Ramu is complete. We got EXP.
Hey, it stopped raining.
Guess
Assassins do
Rama
all
finally
failure
got
runs.
sick of showers.
I got most of the way through an epic. White Mage run.
Huge!
Way bigger than the last one we saw.
Kind of Ramu that out of the
Yeah?
sky.
Hey, Highness, about your car.
Yeah?
Well, I found her, but she's at a base.
Oh.
Now, I can handle garage folk, no problem. But sweet talking the Empire, that'll take some doing.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah?
We'll figure it out.
You sure about that?
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Later.
Who was that?
Cindy.
What? You can't talk to her like that.
Yeah, I can. I just did.
And did she have any choice words for you?
Yeah, the Regalia's at an Imperial base.
Oh boy.
Guess that just leaves one question.
When do we retrieve her?
I'd say now.
This is nothing more than conjecture, but I suspect that ship was due to arrive far earlier. The thunder and lightning must have slowed it down. There's a chance they intend to transport the Regalia back to Niflheim.
We ought to thank the Thunder God for buying us some time.
But that time is running out.
Yeah, let's run in and ride off.
Yay, we're level 24. I guess I should prepare Draken for Friday. Although I don't think we're that close to finishing this.
Easy now.
See you, Slowpoke!
I'm going on ahead!
Better keep up.
What? You're not going on ahead. You haven't even moved. We're still in the same order we were in. I'm glad the Chocobo's in this, though.
Cindy is the sweetest girl ever.
Here we go again.
Going out of her way to help us these past couple days. I'm sure she's had better things to do.
All for a lost cause. Now I feel bad for turning down the courtesy car.
A courtesy car's no regalia.
Would have felt like cheating.
Besides, Cindy's a big girl.
So, you think she'll call again soon?
Soon, huh? Not soon enough for you, lover boy.
Chocobo. I'm glad you enjoyed that quote, Jeremy.
So Noct, right now you're still gathering your powers, but what do you do once you've found them all?
The calling is only a set of guiding principles.
Well, hopefully it'll guide him into taking down the Empire once and for all.
Yeah, like the sound of that.
Papa wants to fuck everyone you meet. Sure. That game Sunday Overturned wasn't too bad.
What the hell? I can't get a hold of her.
Iris?
She call you?
No messages.
This is quite the run. I didn't expect them to actually make us run all the way there. That's surprising. It is fun seeing the sights, though.
Your ancestors have our backs, and the gods are on our side. How cool is that?
Very, when
Did
you
you
put it
return
that
someday?
way.
Empire will get what's coming to him.
I don't think
Certainly
the
doesn't seem as unlikely as it once did.
I don't think the subject of the game ever actually returned. Nice. Join Chocobo for a boss fight.
What is the king's calling exactly?
Well, become best buds with the gods, maybe?
Legend has it the king once stood alongside the Six in the battle to banish the darkness.
Why are we
Darkness
talking
seems
about this
awfully
yet?
vague.
Turns out they just went out and fought the knight.
Still can't get through.
Perhaps she's unable to answer.
but I told her to be ready and pick up when I call.
Let's hope she's all right.
Like, what if... You know that Star Wars
Nice
kid?
riding with you.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
We'll meet again.
What if the Six and the King just did that? We're just out in the open swinging their swords like weirdos.
Some kind of fortress.
Yeah, Porta-Fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old war, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
Don't worry, guys. We can go in there stealth. We'll just have these chocobos screaming at us. Next one we're gonna get is this one. Boost damage dealt during armature for the amount of for every royal conjured arm. Speaking of conjured arm, let's use that new one we got there. Not Sword of the Wise. Blade of the Mystic, I think, is the one we want. There we go. Alright, guys, we're gonna take a break. We'll come back, and then we got the last 30 minutes of today's stream. Don't go anywhere.